The upcoming National Encuentro will be discussing many themes crucial to the church and Hispanic Catholics. Special assistant to the Vicar for Hispanic Concerns, Deacon Jorge Castillo, and charismatic renewal and writer for Nuestra Voz, Cruz-Teresa Rosero, joins us now to provide some insight. Thank you so much for being with us. I love having these discussions.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to get right to it. The National Encuentro this year is in Texas, and it's going to be close to the U.S.-Mexico border. Clearly, immigration is going to be on the minds of everyone in attendance, but what's going to be discussed? Let's talk about the major themes, because I know it's going to be very broad, but what would be the main immigration themes, Teresa, that will be discussed?
I think it's the political issue. How do we fight or struggle for immigration reform? We have been doing this for years already, but now it has come. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. We have seen the divisions of families, thousands of children suffering, parents who have been deported. And right now, there are deportees in their countries who have not been in touch with their children, who are here and they don't know where. So this is an emergency. There are many things that we're going to talk about it. The immigrants that we have here, the millions without papers, the children who have been born here, what to do with it.
Now, so you call it an emergency, and this is where I want to bring you in, Deacon. How did the importance of this issue get lost? And what can we as a community here in the Diocese of Immigrants bring it to the fore outside of the Encuentro for now?
One of the main things that the Diocese of Brooklyn is doing right now with the Office of Catholic Migration is that they're bringing their people over to the parishes to teach the migrants how to react, how to behave, what to do in a case of an emergency that you just said. ICE is here, ICE is on, let's say 74th and Roosevelt. How can we help? So the Catholic Church is helping them through the office.
Teresa, you mentioned this a little bit in your first answer. Immigration has really deeply divided this country. The Trump administration obviously has taken a hard line, right? The church has been urging mercy and welcome. Does the Encuentro support immigration today in its form, and how will you build on that?
Oh yes, it's one of the main topics at the V Encuentro. And I have to say, very sadly, Liz, that this division is not only in the country, but it's as well in the church, within our church. Because now I'm very careful when I talk about immigration, because I know, I have heard answers of people who say, well, they have to follow the law, they have broken the law, now they have to pay the consequences. We need to make people aware, to hear the real stories. We have to bring people who share their pain to convert, to bring people to conversion, because we need to be united on this.
How do we have the conversation without fear, though?
That's
Teresa?
right, because there is a lot of fear. I mean, I have seen people who do not have documents, but they will not tell you that they don't have it. But we know them. I know them, and I know their fear, and I know their anguish.
Deacon, you have the last word. How will the Encuentro lay the foundation to proclaim the church's teachings on migration? We have 30 seconds.
We have to live the gospel. We have to go to them, bring in to the people, and reassure them that they're not alone, that those of us that have documents will do our best, voting, and then promoting better migration laws for their help.
All right, so it's all about building the foundation.
Yes.
The Encuentro, the fifth Encuentro, is going to do a lot to do for that. Thank you so much for being with us. We got a lot of information in the time that we were here.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.